Okay, so happy Monday, everybody. So starting with the ball, if you don't have a ball, you can even use a block or you can use nothing. So anything that we're doing with the ball today, you can obviously modify if you don't have a ball. It's no big deal. So if you do have one, I want you to start with it between your shoulder blades and go ahead and bend the knees. And if you need neck support, put your hands behind the head. I want you to be able to find a comfortable position. And then if it feels okay, you can even open up the legs in your Supta Baddha Konasana position. So just find somewhere on the ball, on your back, where you can relax and start to focus on the breath. Feeling the inhalation and the exhalation, starting to smooth it out and making it nice and slow. And as you start to focus on your breath, become present and take this hour to just let go of everything, at least just for the next hour. Everything else except for focusing on yourself, what's important to you. Set an intention for yourself for the week, something that will help you cultivate inner peace. Because once we have that inside of us, that's the gift of the breath and yoga and focus, is being able to offer that up to somebody else. Whether it's a smile, an act of kindness, being a calmer, more rational person, which the world needs a lot of right now. All right, so start to cultivate that Ujjayi breath. We're going to link our breath with the movement. So go ahead, if your hands were out by the side, put them behind your head. Take a big inhale through the nose. On your exhale, it'll come out the nose. Just lift the chest up, look up, don't pull in the neck. So just our basic crunches up and down. Inhale, you release back down. Exhale, lifting up. So you're activating the core here, activating the abdominal muscles, linking the breath with the movement, and just focusing on that. So just listening to the sound of the breath. And then every time you come up and crunch, squeeze, hollow out, pull the navel into the spine. Good. Now next time you lift up, release the hands from behind the head, and then just see if you can tap the sides of the legs. Good. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, up and tap. Squeeze. Good. Inhale back. And if it's too much on the neck to release the hands, then please just keep the hands behind the neck. Good. Doing 5 more here. Good. Got 3 left. On the last one, you'll hold up, so either extend the hands or put them behind the head and pulse for 10, 9, your back remains in contact with the ball, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands back behind the head, lean back over the ball, come up, take a twist on your crunch. You're still exhaling on the crunch. Inhale, open up. So go the same direction. So just a little twist. Just a little twist, good. We're just doing 10 per side. Just get the core and the abs going. Good, we've got 5 left on this side. Should already be feeling a little something. Good, I've got 3 left. After the last 2, you're just going to go ahead and switch the twist. So again, still focusing on the breath. Every time you come up, you want to exhale the breath. Good. You guys got it? Good, I've got 5 left. Good, 3 more. 2 and 1. Come all the way back over the ball. Take a breath here. And then roll onto your right side or left side, whichever side is facing me. Doesn't matter, we're going to do it on both sides. So the ball will go above the hip, kind of between the hip and the rib. And again, if you don't have a ball, you're just going to come to the side. Stack the legs. Take a breath here. Whatever side you're on, that arm is just going to go straight out in front of you. Other hand goes behind the head. Take a big inhale breath. So still here, linking your breath with your movement. Good. Come all the way down. Good. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Come up as high as you can. Really use those oblique muscles. So nice. Good. Good. I've got 5 left. Good way to wake up. Opens up the muscles of the diaphragm, the obliques, the back. Good. 2 more. We're going to do a little add-on. So you're going to keep crunching, and then you're going to add elbow to knee when you crunch, just like that. Good. So 10 here. Good. Excellent. Keep focusing on the breath. Every time you crunch up, it's an exhale breath. Good. I've got 2 left. Good. And then just come up on that arm and take the heel to the glute, pulling it there, just a little quad stretch, opening up the leg. Good. And you can even like pull the elbow back, opening up the shoulder. Awesome. All right, flip to the other side, whatever side you weren't on. So always take a minute to let the tissues and the muscles and the fascia kind of relax over the ball before you start. Take a round or 2 of breath here, and then when you're ready, take your big inhale. Exhale, lift as high as you can. Good. Good, keep it up. Good, 2 more of these, and then we're going to do that add-on with the knee. Good, so next time you crunch up, bring the elbow to the knee and then extend out. Good. Good, I've got 4 left. Good, couple more. This is my last one. And then I'm going to come all the way up, do that quad stretch, just pull the heel in. Awesome. All right, so just move the ball off to the side for now. Turn over to all 4s. Please stack the shoulders directly over the wrist. Stack the hips over the knees on an inhale breath. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, press through the entire palm. Arms are strong, round the upper back. Good. So your own pace here, still linking the breath with the movement. Opening up the spine. If you want to take big circles in your cat-cow, opening up the wrists, you can do that. Alternate between the 2. Let's do what feels good. Good, and then when you're ready, press it back to child's pose. Reach those arms way out in front of you. Good. Come forward to plank. Again, shoulders directly over wrist. Feet are hip width distance. Holding here in stillness, so root through the entire palm. The weight should be focused in the thumb and index finger knuckles. That way you don't dump in the outside of the wrist. Good. Scoop the belly in towards the spine. Engage your quads, and then reach through your heels so you're feeling every single muscle engaged. Rock your plank forwards and backwards. Good. Now do big circles to the right in your plank. Big circles. Keep everything tight, squeezed. Knit the ribs in. Good. Come back through center. Take those big circles to the left. Good. Take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. So again, check the wrist creases. They should be parallel to the top edge of the mat. If your shoulders are tight, you can turn the fingertips out a little bit. Relax the neck, shake the head yes. Tailbone is pointing up. And then try and press the thighs back evenly, reaching out through the heels. They don't have to touch. On an inhale, roll forward to plank, hold your plank, tap your knees to the mat, come back to plank, downward facing. Good. Inhale, roll forward to plank, tap the knees, come back to plank, downward facing. Couple more just like that. Good. I'm doing one more time. I'm going to finish in my downward facing, holding there. Everybody come forward to plank. Shift your weight as far forward as you can. So the first one, drop the knees down. Lower halfway down, Chaturanga, elbows point straight back. So try to pull them in towards one another. Scoop that belly in. Good. Press back up to your plank. Downward facing. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Left hand down, right arm up, bend the left knee a lot. Halfway lift and open the chest. Do a couple of wrist circles. Good. Then switch sides, right hand down, bend the right knee, left arm up. Good. Come back through center, walk it back out to plank pose. Shift your weight as far forward as possible. Knees or no knees, lower to Chaturanga, hold here. So your shoulder is in a straight line with the elbow. Elbow stacks over the wrist. Lower down to the floor. Untuck the toes, hands should be by the side ribs. Inhale, lift the chest, Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest, pull those elbows back towards one another. Either hold here or press yourself up by straightening the arms, lifting the quads to upward facing. Good. Roll over the tops of the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. On an inhale, take the right leg up. Come forward, knee to nose, press and round and hold. Squeeze, create height around the upper back. Step it through, easy twist, left hand down, right arm up. Big arm circles. Big sweeping arm circles, opening up the shoulder joint. Good. Frame the front foot, drop the back knee, press back, half split, lengthen the spine, stretch that hamstring. And then if you can fold down towards the leg. Good. Crawl it back to runner's lunge. Long spine, step it back to plank. Take it down to Chaturanga, hold, do not flow. Press it up to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Heel toe the big toes together, space between the heels. I want you to rise all the way up, Uttanasana chair pose, reach up. So sit down, weight is in the heel. Try to relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Good, you're gonna stand up and balance on the right leg into Vrikshasana tree pose. So externally rotate that left leg. So it can be down on the ground, the calf, or the thigh. Find your point of focus. And then take the arms up. Good. From here, gently release, hands to heart center. Dive it down, long spine, so from the hips. Good. Walk it back out to plank pose. Take it through your vinyasa. So Chaturanga to either baby cobra or upward facing, or you can do both. Hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale, take that left leg up. Come forward to plank, knee to nose. Press and round, create a lot of height here. Step it through, easy twist, right hand down, left arm up. Big circles with the arm. Good, then frame the front foot, drop that back knee, press back, half split, lengthen the hamstring, lengthen the spine. Create space first, and then if you can fold down into it a little bit, or you can just hold chest up. Whatever feels good. Good. Crawl it back to runner's lunge first. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga, we are not flowing, just hold your chaturanga. Everything is tight, squeeze the core, belly. Press up to plank. Downward facing. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Heel toe the big toes together. Sit down, Uttanasana chair pose. Same thing, other side. Stand all the way up into your Vrikshasana tree pose. Find your one point of focus. Hands at heart center. Then once you get there and you stabilize, you can take the arms up. Good. When you're ready, carefully releasing, forward fold, hinge from the hips, long spine, all the way down to the mat. Walk it back out to plank first. Take it through your vinyasa. So vinyasa means to place in a special way. So every time we do it, that's why I go through it. Chaturanga causes so many shoulder injuries. You're holding a downward dog while I like to talk about this stuff. Causes so many shoulder injuries. So don't ever just fly through it. And if anybody ever taught you to snake your upward dog, don't do that either. It's really hard on the shoulders. You want stability. It is the most important thing in your form. That's why I always talk about it. Okay, bend the knees a lot. Step or hop to the top edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, dive it all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant hands, step or shoot back. Take it through your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Holding here in stillness for 3 breaths. Go through all your checkpoints. Your wrist, your neck, scoop belly in, lift tailbone up, press thighs back, reach through your heels, bend the knees a lot, step or hop to the top edge of the mat, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, exhale, forward fold, inhale, rise all the way up, reach up, look up, exhale, dive it down, long spine, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, exhale, plant hands, step or shoot back, your vinyasa to downward facing. Inhale the right leg up. Come forward, knee to nose. I want you to hold here. Press and round. See how much height you can create. And then pulse the knee. Don't move your head. Just pulse the knee towards the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it through, crescent lunge. Reach up. Good. Holding your crescent lunge, eagle the left arm underneath the right. So get those elbows up, even with the shoulders. Front knee is over the ankle. And then really press back through that left heel, opening up the left hip. Good. Holding here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, dive it down. So just hinge and do a little crunch. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch it down. So really scoop that belly in around the upper back. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Good. Inhale, lift. Unwind the arms. Reach up. Hands through heart center. Spin the back heel down. Open up to your warrior 2. Toes and knees tracking straight ahead on that front leg. Knee over ankle. Kick the back heel out. You have a neutral spine. Gaze over the right fingertips. Relax your shoulders. From here, heading into Trikonasana. So start to straighten the front leg. Weight goes in the front big toe. Hinge over the front leg. And try to create, this is a great place for a block to create some length. You're trying to spin those bottom ribs forward, top ribs back. Hold here. Make sure the outer edge of that back foot is sealed. If not, shorten your stance or try kicking the heel out a little further. Good. Return to warrior two. You're going to just take it down and do those low side lunges. So you can take your hands down and just crawl it. Stretching those adductor muscles. Good. The inner thigh muscles. Good. Crawl it back to the front, frame the front foot, step it back, plank, hold here, and then just lift that right leg up. So stay neutral in the spine and just kick the leg, bring it in towards the chest, kick it back. Nice neutral spine on this part. Good. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and then after the last one, you're either going to take it through single leg vinyasa or regular. Good, to downward facing. Again, hold here. 3 rounds of breath. So inhale, and then try to do a long exhale breath through the nose. Good, 2 more rounds. If it's more than 3, it's no big deal. Inhale that left leg up, come forward to plank, knee to nose, press and round. See how much height it can create, how strong can you get your arms, and pulse the knee towards the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it through, crescent lunge, reach up. So get your footing first. When you get there, eagle the right arm underneath the left, elbows in line with the shoulder. Good, check to make sure that front knee is directly over the ankle. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, dive it down to the inside, scoop. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, dive it down. Good, 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive it down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive it down. Good. Inhale, lift. Last time. Dive it down. Good. Bring it back up. Release. Bring the hands through heart center. Spin the back heel down. Open up, warrior two. Check your alignment. You should have front heel to back arch alignment. Neutral spine. Relax the shoulders. Gaze over the left fingertips. And then before we head into Trikonasana, make sure the outer edge of that back foot is sealed and you have the stance that you want. You can always shorten it for more stability. Straighten the front leg, weight in the big toe, hinge over the hip. Good. And then trying to revolve those bottom ribs forward, your top ribs back. Check in on the breath. Good, return to warrior two first, and then take it to those low side lunges. Good, so if you're not using your hands, really get your chest up. Use your core and your abs, scoop the belly in. If you've got your hands and you want to hinge more from the hips and crawl, but this should just feel like a really good, nice stretch on those inner thigh muscles. Good. Good, crawl it back to the front, frame the front foot, step back to plank first, take that left leg up, neutral spine, so don't round, just keep it neutral, and you're going knee, so tuck it in, kick it out. Good. Arms are strong. Scooping that belly in. 5, 4, 3. You've got 2 more, and then you're going to take it through either single leg vinyasa or regular to downward facing. Good. Hold here in stillness first. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe the big toes together. Sit down, Uttanasana chair pose. Eagle the left arm underneath the right, elbows up in front of the shoulders. From your Uttanasana, balance on the right foot. Take that left leg up and over. You can stop there, or you can fully eagle, single rapid or double rapid. So find what works for you. So lift the elbows up, drop your shoulders down. Good. Scoop the belly in. Squeeze the thighs together and try to shift the left hip back just a little. Sit down in the heel and hold here. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, see if you can crunch it down and hold. Check in on the breath. Listen carefully. You're going to unravel the arms. Unravel the feet, but keep the left foot in front of the right. So you're in your cross leg forward fold. Okay, so hold here. So by doing this, you're getting into that right IT band. That right IT band. And your glute, because it connects. And this other little muscle over here, your Tesha Fascia Lata, TFL, a lot easier to say. Good, keep holding. Good, go ahead and unravel the feet. Unravel the feet. Heel toes so they're hip width distance. Good, walk it back out to plank. Shift your weight forward. Take it through your vinyasa to downward facing. All right, Coco. Coco's frisky today. Good, again, hold here in stillness. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe the big toes together. Sit down, Uttanasana chair pose. This time, eagle the right arm underneath the left. Lift those elbows up. Sit down first. Take that right leg up and over. Good. Find your gaze. Find your spot. So lift the elbows up. Pull the shoulder blades straight down the back. Your lats help you do that. Scoop that belly in. Squeeze the thighs together. Shift the weight in the heel. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, see if you can crunch it down. Crunch it down. Good, hold here. Then when you're ready, you're gonna unravel the arms, unravel the legs into that cross-legged forward fold. Right leg crosses over the left, getting into your left IT band. Good. Gently unravel the legs so feet are hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, all the way up. Interlace the fingers, release the index fingers. Take a big bend to the right. Good, then over to the left. Good, then come back through center, heel toe the feet, the width of your mat. Take your toes out, heels in, sit down, Malasana squat. Good, so again, wanting a neutral spine, pressing those thighs out with the arms, reaching through the crown of the head. Good, from here, turn the toes forward. Walk it out to plank. Good. Hips up and back. Your feet are really wide, still downward facing. You're going to bend the knees a lot, either step or hop. So you got to lift the hips, press to the palms, into Malasana at the top edge of the mat. Good. So from here, you're either going to step back to plank and lower to Chaturanga and hold, or if you want to do the Chaturanga hop back, hands go right under the shoulders. You start to lift your hips up. Press through the palms. Land in your Chaturanga. Hold here. Hold here. You're going to press back up to plank. Back up to downward facing. Bend the knees. Hop to Malasana. Good. We're doing it again. So take each part one by one. always your own pace. So hands down, either hop or step back to plank or just to your chaturanga. Hold. Good. You're going to lower all the way down to your belly. Release the hands back. So we're going 3 positions here. So start with your hands back. Your head is down. Okay, untuck those toes. Inhale, lift everything up and hold. For 3, don't crunch the back and don't crank the neck. Just look more towards the ground and try to create length. Lower down. Now take the arms out into a T. Inhale, lift everything up and hold. Good. 3, 2, 1. And then if it's okay on the shoulders, the last one, reach the arms overhead. If not, then keep them by the side. Ready? Inhale, lift everything up. 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back down. Take the hands back behind the back one more time. C-clasp. This time, keep the feet rooted and just lift the chest. Good. Inhale, lift just the chest. Legs are down. Good. Lower everything down. This time, lift everything. Chest, legs, go. Inhale, lift. Hold for 5. Pull those shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Take everything back down. Press it back, child's pose. Hold here for a breath. When you're ready, come forward to forearm plank. Good, so forearms are parallel. Elbows point straight back to your toes. You can either do a clasp with the hands. So if you're clasping the hands in your forearm plank, you want to make sure you tuck that pinky finger under. Okay, so you have a nice flat edge. If you do this, it's going to hurt your hand. So if you do the clasp, tuck that pinky under so you have a nice flat edge. Good, you're holding here. Rock your plank forwards and backwards. Good, forwards and backwards. So keep scooping that belly in, knitting the ribs in, engaging the legs. Good, take 5 big half circles to the right. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back through center, other way. Left side, 4. Excuse me, now it's 4. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, press back, child's pose. Good, come forward to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing. Good, walk the hands back to meet the feet. Good, bend your right knee a lot. So you're going to take your right arm underneath that right leg. So we're getting ready for your bird of paradise bind. So then you're going to take the left arm back. So if you can't connect and you have a strap or a towel, use that. Otherwise, you can just place the left hand on the low back. So bend the right knee a lot, and then bend your left knee a lot. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen the spine while you're in your bind. Start to shift the weight to the left foot and see if you can stand up holding your right leg. So if you got there and you want to try to extend, take that right leg up. If you can't do it with the bind and you want to take your peace fingers to the right toes, you can do that. Otherwise, just try to hold the bind with the leg up. Good. All right, so instead of just falling out of it, let's get back out of it the way we got into it. So start to bend, if you can, start to bend the left leg, and then you're going to hinge from the hip like you're doing your halfway lift. And then start to put the right foot down, and then unravel, forward fold. Good. Walk it back out to your plank. Go coast. Forearm plank again. So keep your neutral spine. Lift the right leg. So just bring the right knee in, kick it back. Right knee in, kick it back. Good. So again, forearms are parallel. Hips may be lifted a little so you can get that knee in there, but not a lot. Good. For 5, 4, 3, I'm not laughing at y'all, my dog is going crazy. Good. 1, forearm plank. Good, we're just doing that right side. Come back up to plank. Hips up and back, downward facing. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. So we're going to do that bird on the other side. So bend the left knee. Take the left arm underneath, so it goes between the legs. Right arm back. See if you can connect. Good. Start to bend the right leg so you halfway lift. Really important. Okay, do not go into your bird from a forward fold. Good, gaze is out. Put that weight in the right leg. See if you can stand up holding the left. So find stability there first before you add anything else on. Good. If you lose it, just start over, try again. Got a couple breaths here. See what version you want to try to take. If you're feeling strong and want to take the add-on, you're just going to see if you can extend that leg straight out. Keeping a tall spine as always. Check in on your breath. Good. Okay, so getting out of it, take your time. If you're still exploring, that's fine. Start to bend the right leg. Good, you're going to hinge forward in the hip. I'm losing my balance now. Good, take it all the way down to the ground. Then release, forward fold. Walk it out to plank. Take it down, forearm plank. Good, lift that left leg. Draw the knee in. Kick it back. Good, draw the knee in. Kick it back. You've got 8 left. Good. We have 2 names for Coco. When she's cute, we call her Coco Puff. When she's crazy, we call her Coco Nut. 2 left. There's a Coco Nut today. Good. Hold the forearm plank. Walk it up to plank. Feet hip width distance. Downward facing dog. Good. Okay, so take the right foot to the outside of the right wrist. Now listen, if you've ever wanted to try a balance here, I'm going to walk you through it. You've never tried it? Let's give it a try. Okay, so it's to the outside of the right wrist. So what you're going to do is shift your weight forward, just like you do in your Chaturanga. So shift it forward, and then see, can you pick that right foot up off the ground and kind of hook the leg on top of your tricep. Once you're there, you really shift your weight forward, drop down, so that elbow and hip connect. You have Chaturanga arms. Elbows are right over the wrist. So then if you get to that phase and want to try to lift, you have to lean forward and then try to lift that back leg. So there's always steps. So always get the first one. So good, if you hook the leg up, shift your weight forward. Yeah, and then really drop your head down. You have to lean way, way, way forward. Yep, and you have Chaturanga arms. Good. So either keep trying, shifting the weight and just holding like here. So once you shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. So your arms aren't straight anymore, you have to drop down. So like Chaturanga, good. If you've had enough, come up, take the foot back out, do your lizard pose. Good, you can take a bind if you want. Since I don't play music for these, Coco's doing her squeaky toy for you guys. Always remember, I have that Spotify. If you ever want like a playlist when we're doing this, it's just under my name. Everything's labeled, it's really self-explanatory. Good, okay. Come back through center, come back to plank, downward facing. We're gonna do the other side and get it over with, okay? So again, just do what works for you. So take that left foot to the outside of the wrist. If you wanna stop here and just stretch, do that. If you wanna try it, you're gonna shift your weight forward and pick that leg up and see if you can hold there first. And then if you got that, drop it down to your Chaturanga arms. And then shift your weight even further forward. See if you can float the back toes up just a little bit. Don't forget about your breath. And don't forget about your core. Yeah, drop it down a little lower, Jenny. You got it. In the arms. There you go. Shift your weight more forward. Yep. You'll start to feel a shift when it's shifting the weight forward is the trick. Good. Take your time wherever you are. Try as many times as you want, but you shouldn't feel wrist pain or any of that stuff. Okay? When you're done, bring it to lizard. Drop the back knee. Make this feel good. If you want to take a bind, take a bind. Good. All right, release it through center. Drop it down to your forearms. We're going to walk it up to Dolphin. So again, the key with Dolphin is keeping the elbows underneath your shoulders always. If they splay out, then the wrong muscles are working. So elbows under the shoulders, and I like for Dolphin, I like to interlace my fingers. So if you do that, tuck that pinky finger under, and then start to walk the feet in as much as you can. And you can bend your knees in Dolphin. Your legs does not have to be straight. They do not have to be straight. Good, you're trying to get the hips up over those shoulders. Good. So holding your instability. Good. Bend your knees, come to a hover, step it back to forearm plank, drop the knees back, child's pose. Okay, so listen. Hold child's pose while I talk. Get your breath. We're going to come back and do another set. If you want to do your headstand practice, you can do that. I'll talk you through it. If you want to just hold Dolphin, you can do that. You could do any kind of, if you want to do handstand practice, you can do that. Okay, otherwise, come forward to forearm plank again. So if you're going to do your headstand practice, you will interlace your fingers and tuck that pinky finger under. If not, you can do plank, forearm plank. If you're doing your headstand, you can go against the wall. Please keep your elbows in line with the shoulders. If you're doing your headstand, it's just the crown of the head on the floor. Most of the weight is going to be in your forearms, like 70%. So if you feel all the weight in your head, it's too much. So you can see if you can lift one leg up. Having a wall is nice to learn how to do it. Check in on your breath. It's all about your core. Wherever you are, if you're inverted, take your time. If you're in Dolphin, bend the knees, step back, forearm plank. Drop the knees down, child's pose, press back. Good. Bring the chest up. You're going to flip to your back. I'm going to have you grab your purple ball, if you have it. If not, you're going to do all this without the purple ball. It can all be done without. So I want you to hook the ball between the calf and the hamstring. Okay, so we're going to bridge on one leg. And so you want it, your knee should be close to over the ankle, but might not quite get there because of the ball. So this isn't full on crazy bridge. You're just going to lift the hips a little bit. Take the left leg out and make the thighs even. Good. From here, tuck the left leg in, kick it back out, and then lower the hips. Good. So lift up, tuck in, kick out, lower down. Good. Lift up, tuck in. Good. You got it. 5 left. So really try to open the chest, widen the collarbones, shoulders are down. Good. 3 left. Good. 2 more. This is what you get when you work out and teach from home. Noise. Good. Okay, keep the ball where it is. Keep the left leg lifted and then raise the right leg up, hands behind the head. So I want you to twist to that leg, and when you twist, I want you to squeeze on that ball like crazy and then open up. So twist and squeeze, pull the knee to the elbow, elbow to the knee. Good. You're trying to exhale when you twist. Good. Awesome. Keep it up. Good. You've got 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to come up through center. So again, you're going to crunch, and when you crunch, you're going to squeeze the heel to the glute. You crunch everything. Open up. Good. 9. Please don't pull on the neck. 8. Use your abs to do the lifting. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Last one. Go to the opposite way. So you're going to twist left, and again, pull the heel to the glute when you twist. Open up. Should be burning. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the ball. Bring the knees into the chest. Good. So now take the arms overhead. Kick the legs out. The ball goes over the head. Good. See if you can come up to an easy easy boat position. So rock yourself up. See if you can pass the ball under the legs. Good. Come all the way back down. Hollow out. Really scoop and squeeze. We won't do many. 4 more. Lift. Pass. Keep the chest open. Good. Should burn. Good. 3 more. Do any modifications, variations that you need. Always take care of yourself. You should not feel this in your back. I think we have 2 left. Good. 1 more. Bring the knees into the chest. Good. All right, we're going to do all that on the other side. So hook that ball underneath, between the calf and the hamstring. Good. Hands down, thighs even. Lift up, tuck the knee in, kick it back out, lower down. Good. Lift up, tuck, kick, lower. Good. Keep it up. I can't see everybody. Good. 5 more. Good. 4. Good. Keep everything separate, in control. Got 2 left. Good. 1 more. Good. Kick that leg out. Now bring the left leg up, hands behind the head. So do that twist, and when you twist, pull the heel into the glute. Squeeze, then open up. Good. Good. Last push with the abs here. Good. Squeeze. Good. Exhaling the breath when you twist and squeeze. Good. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come through center. Look, if it gets to be too much, put that right leg down and bend. You can still do the rest. So you're going to crunch and squeeze the heel to the glute here in the center. Open up. Good. For 9, 8, 7. Good. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Last one. You're going to keep going, but you're going to twist to the straight leg. So twist. Good. 9. Keep scooping that belly in, you guys. Don't let the abs go. Let the abs do the work, because when you let go of the abs and soften all that, your back is going to kick in. Okay, we have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Go ahead and get rid of the ball. Grab the backs of the legs. Rock it up. First to easy boat. Open the chest. Root through the sit bones. Reach to the crown of the head. See if you can let go here first. We're doing 3 sets of boat pose. So start here. Pull those shoulders down. Good. Grab the backs of the legs. Rock it back once or twice, whatever you want to do. Come back up, boat pose. So if you want to try to straighten your legs and hold on for this one, just do something different than you did on the first one. Or you can try and release, but keep that long spine. Grab the backs of the legs, rock once or twice. Up to you. Last time, try something different. If you didn't let go last time, try and let go, or you can go for the big toes with the peace fingers. You can try and open the legs. Good. Hold here. Good. Release. Grab the backs of the legs. Cross the ankles. You're going to flip it all the way over to plank. Take it through your vinyasa. Last one to downward facing. So downward facing dog. Good. Take that right leg up. Come forward, knee to nose first, then bring it all the way through for pigeon. So if you have the block or the ball, you can place it under the hip. It's a really nice way to straighten the body out and get your right alignment here. Good. So then you can release the chest down to the floor, forehead down to the ball, the block, the mat. So again, you're trying to internally rotate that straight leg. Okay, so the thigh is down. And then opening up that right hip by walking the right shin out a little bit. Good. Good. From here, lift the chest up, take the back leg all the way around to that seated twist. So you're in a seated twist. If you can't keep the hips down with the bent leg, then just straighten it out. Up to you. Okay. So inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, take a twist to the right. Yep, to the right first. Opposite. Good. Come through center, inhale. Take the twist to the left. Good. This time, come back to the right. Drop the chest down to the ground. Just take a little bow. Bow the forehead. Good. Press it back up. Unravel the legs. Lower down. Bridge pose. So this time, knees over ankles. Lift the hips up, open the chest, C-clasp the hands under the body. Good, so don't let the legs splay out. So the way you control that is by trying to spin the inner thighs towards one another, down towards the mat. Good, so this one you're just holding here. Keep engaging the abs, scooping that belly in, even though the hips are lifted. Good. Release. Lower the hips down. Grab the backs of the legs. Cross the ankles. Hop it back over to plank and just take it directly to downward facing. Hold here first. Take the left leg up. Bring it forward. Pigeon pose. All of that on the other side. So if you have Urdhva Dhanurasana, full back bend in your practice, second time we do bridge, I'll walk you through that. Otherwise, we're just going to do another set of bridge once we get there. Good. And then anything you want here. You can lower the chest. If you have a bind here in pigeon and want to take it, go for it. Good, then when you're ready, start to bring the chest up. If you're happy there, you can stay there. Good, so take that back leg all the way around for that twist, seated twist. So get the hips down. So opposite way first. Inhale, lift. Take the twist to the left. So to the inside of the leg. Good. Come back through center. Next inhale, breath. Lengthen the spine. Take the twist to the right. Good. Undo the twist. Bend the knees, lower all the way back down to your back. Second set bridge. If you have the back bend in your practice, same form applies, knees over ankles. Now you take your hands so that they're right by the ears. And then just like your Chaturanga, your elbows are super close together so they keep it in line with the shoulders and they're pointing straight back. Good. Then you're going to press and put the crown of your head on the floor first. And then see if you can start to straighten the arms up into full wheel. If you're in bridge, just hold there. Keep widening those collarbones by opening the chest, pulling the shoulders back. Good. And then wherever you are, carefully releasing the hips all the way back down to the floor. Good, and just kind of wiggle the hips right and left. Good. Bring the knees into the chest, peace fingers to the big toes, happy baby. Again, keep the sacrum and hips down. And then if you want to straighten your legs out completely, you can rock it from side to side. Good, then when you're ready, draw the soles of the feet together, pulling the heels in towards the midline. Carefully releasing down into Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you want to finish how we started, you can take the ball. Some people it's just too much to release the head and open the hips like this, but if it feels good, again, it's a great chest opener. We hold a lot of emotion here in our chest. So that's why back bends and things of that nature can make you emotional. It's hard to open up there. Good, you can do one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, check in on the breath. And then when you're ready, releasing into Shavasana. Take up some space. Try to let go of any effort in the body, any effort in the breath. Tap into your third eye, your seat of intuition. Tap back into your intention, what you needed for yourself to create inner peace so that you can go and give that kindness, love, gratitude, compassion to other people to make this world a better place, which it so much very needs right now. Good. Try to relax the muscles of the face. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let the palms face the sky. Opening the chest and the heart, ready to receive, and let go of anything that doesn't serve you. On your next inhale breath, taking the arms, reaching over the head, pointing and flexing the feet. And then rolling to your right side, bending the knees. Pausing here for a moment in stillness. Good. When you're ready, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing hands to heart center, bowing the head, nice tall spine. May all beings be happy and free, and my thoughts, words, and my actions contribute to this in some positive way. Taking the thumbs to the third eye, symbolizing right and kind thoughts. This is where everything begins. Thumbs to the lips, symbolizing right and kind speech. Before you say it, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? And is it kind? And to the heart, symbolizing right actions. Thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become our character. Character defines our destiny. It's all a series of our choices. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every single one of you. Namaste.